Hey everybody, my name is Joe Hoffman. We're here today to talk about Windows. In particular, maybe maybe some horror stories you've experienced from Windows. Maybe water leaking through, um, heat just pounding through the window, cold air seeping right through. Maybe you can feel the breeze coming through it. Maybe you just feel the bitter cold just coming through your window. I know I've got old wood single pane windows, and they've even added like a storm window in front of that to try and duplicate a double pane, I guess, and the cold just comes right through it anyways. At least a high heating costs and cooling costs in the summer. And honestly, it takes away from the comfortability of your home. You're either hot or you're cold when you don't want to be, or you're afraid to turn it up or turn it down a few degrees because of the cost that could be. Maybe you've got small kids, and that presents a problem because the rooms are always cold. Or I've even known people that have moved their kids away from the windows and put their bed on the other side of the room to keep them away from that cold coming through the window, right? So I think we've all experienced this, and maybe even in a rental or in our own homes. Um, we've all encountered issues insulating our homes through windows. Okay, so my thesis today is that newer windows will not only save you money, but will also add to the comfortability of your home. Comfortability and security. You're not afraid to turn it up to a degree or two, or turn it down a degree or two. Or maybe you don't have to. Maybe you can just, that extra insulating value is enough for you in your home to make it more comfortable. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about some of the issues and problems that can come from having poor windows, right? The heat, the cold just blasting through, the high expense and cost. Energy Star, which is the government's agency for coming up with the energy efficiency on appliances or windows and doors, insulating values on all of those things, right? Energy Star has gone through and done a bunch of research, and they've taken average homes and average windows and come up with a rough cost comparison that, on average, across the nation, for average windows, average old windows, how they leak, average new windows, how they perform, an average that of savings of $465 a year, okay, in savings on new windows versus old windows. And again, that's average. Okay, that's quite a bit of money, and quite frankly, if you spend a couple $1,000s investing in your home, a couple years, that pays itself off pretty well. And windows, good quality windows, last a long time. They do. I mean, they last 30 years. 30 years of saving $500 a year, that's 15 grand. 15 grand. Okay, I think they pay for themselves. They really, really, really do. Okay, so, and with that, I want to introduce you to Andersen Windows. Now, why Andersen, and who's Andersen? Oh, I'm losing my cards over here. Getting a little too emphatic here. All right, so who is Andersen and why Andersen? So Andersen is a manufacturer of windows and doors, and they've been in business since 1903. So they've been in business for over 100 years. They know windows and doors, and they can make them, and they make them good, and they make them cost effective for blue collar workers like you and me to be able to afford them, right? So in particular, I want to introduce you to their composite line of windows. Now, why composite? What's the advantage, right? I mean, what is composite and why? Why would I go composite, right? I like my wood windows, or you know what, vinyl's cheaper. Yeah, it's got some problems, but it's cheaper, right? Nah, let me introduce you to composite windows. So composite is fiberglass and wood fibers together. All right, that's why it's called a composite, because it's both. It's synthetic and natural together, right? So they mix them together at the factory, form it, they make their windows. It's more insulating than vinyl. It also stands up to UV rays better than vinyl. You'll notice if you live, especially in the South, and you buy not top dollar, and I'm talking top dollar vinyl windows, and they're exposed to really bad heat, man, instead of being straight across like this is, that sash will start being wavy. Or you'll see them start fading, or maybe even have a burnt look to them. Yeah, vinyl does not like the sun. Okay, why would you go spend several $1,000s in investing in your home to make more energy efficient? You get these great double pane windows, and then the frame just starts to tweak, and then cold air comes right through because now it no longer seals. The whole window has warped. Not worth the money. Yeah, they're cheap. not worth the money. Andersen Composite Windows is made out of composites. The fiberglass, it lasts longer, it's more UV resistant, it doesn't warp, and it's in the same ballpark as a good quality built vinyl window. Okay? Still good cost savings, still worth the money. Talk about 50 grand over 30 years, worth the money. Now the Andersen 100, 200, and 400 series, that really just refers to whether it's both top and bottom parts of the window open, tilt out, stuff like that. That's the difference between the series. Okay? Casement windows, blah blah blah, tilt wash. They actually, the Andersen windows, you can actually get them to where they tilt out, so you can clean inside and outside of that and leave the comfort of your home. Really good idea. So they're also backed by a 20-year transferable warranty. Okay, so 2/3 of that 30 years that window's going to last for you in your home, provided it's taken care of and everything else, blah blah blah. Right, 2/3 of that time it's covered by a warranty. Okay, and that warranty is transferable. So you're selling a house, you're like, man, I need to replace these windows. Man, I don't want to go buy a quality window and not be able to take advantage of the warranty. If it's not a selling point to whoever I'm selling the house to, don't worry. Andersen Windows has you covered. It's a totally transferable warranty, so it not only covers you, then you just hire them, turn around and decide to sell your house, bam, it goes to the new owner. That's a selling point. That's value to your home when you sell your home. Okay, so it's backed by Andersen, making windows and doors for over 100 years, and that 20-year transferable warranty. And then another advantage of the Andersen composite windows is it's more styling. They give you more options. You like your windows, you want your wood windows, but you don't want to deal with wood and the upkeep on wood and constantly painting them and taking care of them and sealing them, preventing rot happening on your windows. But you really want that wood look. You can get Andersen windows. You can get them to where they have a wood grain on them, and that you can get the wood grain on the inside and white on the outside. Man, to get a wood window pre-prepared, stained, and painted for you from a manufacturer, directly shipped to your house that way, is super, super expensive. Andersen composite windows, not the case. You can get it that way for a fraction of the cost. Okay, way to go on Andersen composite windows. Now, again, I'm going to restate my thesis here. So, newer windows will save you money and make your home more comfortable. We've talked about Andersen. Andersen will save you money. Those new composite windows, they're double pane, argon insulated. The argon stops UV light from coming through your window. Won't affect the brightness of the room. So, if you open up the curtains, bam, it'll be just as bright. Those UV rays won't be as much. That's less heat penetration, less cold transfer through your window, and also less fading on everything inside your house. So, if you live, especially live in the south, right, and you get that blazing sun coming from the south, right, in the summertime, and it's just pounding through your windows. Well, if you've got a wood floor or furniture or anything like that, especially leather furniture, leather couch or something like that, that sun deteriorates that and it starts to fade, right? And then you have to replace it every so many years. Well, that argon in there, less of those UV rays get through your window, which means less fading. Your stuff lasts longer. So that's even another investment that's not included. Northwest Laboratories did a study and found that upgrading to double pane insulated windows saves the average home, on average, almost 1,800 kilowatts per year of power. That is a lot of power. So why should you upgrade? Comfortability and cost savings alone. Main selling point right there. That's why you should buy it. Why Andersen? 100-year company, good quality, name brand. They're everywhere. It's not going to be that taillight warranty from some local window shop that as soon as they disappear, good luck collecting, right? They're everywhere. They've got their name out there. They're quality windows, 100-year, 20-year, 100 years in business, 20-year warranty. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. Invest in the comfortability and cost savings of your home today.